Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ace from Brick by Brick, and today I'm going to be building and reviewing a Lego set. So, today, I don't know if this is going to be backwards or not, but we have the Lego Star Wars 2025 or 2024, I don't remember. ARC-170. This is set number 75402, ages 9 and up. As you can see there, comes with 3 clone pilots and an astromech. Oddball, Jag, and then a standard clone pilot who is unnamed, and then R4P44 as the astromech. Set has 497 pieces. Yeah, I'm excited. Hope you all are too. Let's get right into it. There are the ones. Empty box. So we're gonna set this aside. So we have one instruction booklet. Set it aside. It looks like we have bag number 2, bag number 1, 3, and 4. So 4 bags and a sticker sheet with appears to be 13 stickers. Stickers are not my friend, but we will work with what we've got. So, set those bags aside. I have, yes, I know, I organize things this way, but I have 2 bowls. Larger pieces and smaller pieces. Open, out. Take these 2 bags and set them off to the side. Sorry, just my seating. Okay, so it's a nice, decent-sized instruction pamphlet. Okay. I think this is the point where I'm just going to start building, and I will, speak after every couple steps. My first step right now is to build the droid. This other leg. And the droid's head. Whoop. Drop that. Oh, sorry about that. It's running away from me. Okay, there he is. We're gonna take him, set him off to the side. I wish I had a good way to show you guys the instructions as I build, but I do not. So maybe some point I will get better recording gear. But I'll just for now show you what I'm doing. Now, I don't know how long this building and showing you guys will last. At some point, I am bound to forget, so please forgive me for that. But, as you can see, right there. There we go. Trying to keep my face out of the camera as much as possible. But I might, whoa, like I don't know how much you just saw there. I might end up accidentally face revealing myself in this video. I really should have put on a mask before I did this. But it's okay. We're working with what we've got. This probably isn't the best build video you guys are ever going to watch. It's probably not even going to be close. Oh, see, that would make sense. Pay attention to the directions, because when you don't, you look stupid. I'm excited to break out the ARC-170 and build it. I hope you guys enjoy watching me build it. Oh. This is the most important piece by far. Okay. Let me figure out how directions work. There we go. See, I've already noticed that I've forgotten to show you guys the step-by-step. So I do apologize. I hope you can forgive me, but I know you can. Or if you can't, that's okay. It was my fault. You guys should let me know if I talk too much or if you guys like the amount that I talk. Because I've had mixed results when I ask people if I talk too much. Some people think I do, some people think I don't. I kind of think I do. Also, I think a lot of this video is just going to be talking, maybe a little bit of, not ranting, but I will be talking about my day. Speaking of, I hope I hope you guys are having a really good day. I hope things are going well. And if they're not, that's okay. Things will get better. You just kind of have to let it happen. That was a really hard lesson for me to learn, and I'm still not all the way there. I still try and fight it sometimes, and there are definitely times where you should fight it. But you should always remember that things will get better. They won't stay horrible for the rest of your life. Okay. Now, ooh, the pink break. That's where we're at right now. Not doing too shabby. Looks like one of you. And 2 of you. I think I'm gonna try to do this whole video without pausing. That would be awesome. Okay. Now we have to set this up. Because I kind of dislike editing sometimes. Oh, okay. I hope at least some of the people that will watch this video are in school. So it'd be a little weird if I was only being watched by old people. Not that I mind old people watching my content, but they are not my intended target audience. So for the people that are in school, I hope that's going well. School kind of sucks. I think I'm not going to be the first one to say that, and I surely won't be the last person to say that. School can really suck sometimes. Like, my school right now is not fun. I have a chemistry exam, or I guess it would be a quiz test. I'm not sure. My teacher did not specify. But I have a test or quiz, regardless, on Wednesday. I'm posting this on Monday for reference of time. So in 2 days. And I am not super confident in myself. But that's okay. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to use what I know, and I'm going to try to build upon it. If that makes any sense. It should. The biggest thing for me right now is not to get all caught up in it. Like, I may be a little worried, but I also know that if I just try a little bit, I will do okay. And that's probably the hardest thing I've got going for me this week, I hope, is chemistry. Had to make sense of the directions really quickly, because that wasn't happening for one reason or another. I know, I used my teeth, I'm sorry. I've never, like, posted a video like this before, or really many videos ever. But the few times that I've used my teeth to click in Lego plates around people I know, they flip out. And that's completely fair, depending on the set. Like, I have a set that I'm going to do a review on soon. The 2013 Republic gunship. I would never, ever put my teeth on that set. It is too valuable to me for something like that. I don't like how this mechanism is being built. It feels needlessly complicated. But then again, that's most of Lego, isn't it? At least nowadays. Needlessly complicated bobs and bits that you have no idea why they are there until the very end. And then you find out. And then it just doesn't feel worth it. Sometimes. Come on. You got this. It has been a long week. I'm just coming off of a 20-hour work weekend thing. I had to do some training for my job, and that took a long time, and I'm tired. But this is definitely making me feel better. Christmas. Oh. I think this is right. I think. So if I look at it, that's kind of where everything appears to be. Oh yay, some more Technics. I think I might turn the light on, but I don't want to blind anyone. I don't know how it's going to come over through the camera, but my lights in this room are pretty bright. Also, I'm sorry for the white noise. I do not have a dedicated recording space, so as of right now, I am recording in the dining room. That's where all the greats start out, isn't it? What? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go turn the light on. Which light it is. There we go. Okay. So, this is what I have so far, and then I have another bit over there. Oh, goody. This to here, and then all these green boulders. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of abandoned showing you guys the steps, so my bad. But this is the finished product. Oh, no, it's not. I had you there for a second, though, didn't I? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Sorry, it's allergy season, so if I sound sick, I'm not. I just feel sick. Just a little bit. Okay. I think that is what I need, and we're building the same thing backwards. Okay, so I'm not actually sure what this is gonna be. Yeah, no, I have no idea. It doesn't even feel like I'm building the same set anymore, but we're just rolling with it. And if I end up building the wrong set, then that's on Lego for sending me a... I don't know. Ugh. Okay, wait. So, this... I don't understand what this is asking. I think it's asking for that. That's probably right. Yep, that's right. Okay, this to here. Again, I know you guys can't really see my thought process or really what I'm doing. Oh, so I'm just special. I'm building the same thing. I legitimately have no idea. I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer. How's that? Okay, I lost where I was. Also, I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm just kind of trying to move at a slow, fun pace. I'm not really trying to speed build anything here. So, I want to take my time. It's like my first video recording in forever. I don't want to rush it. And if this video ends up being 8,000 hours long, then that's just what happens. Okay. Yep, we are essentially just duplicating this, it looks like, but maybe backwards? I don't actually know. If I built this upside down, then I will probably stop the video and then fix it, because I don't want you guys to have to watch all of that. Is that it? Okay. Sorry guys, we are slowly but surely getting there. I know I keep saying sorry. That's like my thing. Not my thing, but you know what I mean. Small talk, small talk. Okay, got that. Okay. I actually don't know if this is correct. We're gonna play the game called... I friggin' hope so. Okay, I feel like I might have done something wrong because this side does not connect like this side does. What is it that makes you stay in place, sir? Okay, maybe let's... Okay. Pull that down so I can examine it. So, it's essentially just this. I don't know. I don't want to question it. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna look at it. Okay. It's fine. I will... I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of crashing out. I might pause the recording for a moment and just, at least in a bit, go... Oh, never mind. It was this next step. Okay. We're back on track, people. Are we? Maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Okay. It would be awesome if that went right there so that I could forget about this whole thing being possibly broken. Because nobody wants to think about that. Where is the piece that I swear I just built? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not stupid, but I wasn't thinking about... There we go. Okay, now flip this over. That one goes there. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that I know where this goes. there, that piece there, and that piece there. Sweet. Now this needs to go, looks like there. Oh yeah, let's play Tetris really quickly. I feel like I built this wrong. And because I am building for a freaking video, that is not a good feeling to have. Okay, I have fixed it. I have fixed the problem. The problem has been fixed. Oh, this did slide for a reason. Okay. Nice. Cool. So that just kind of clicked into place. This is the mechanism that opens up the wings. I think it actually turned out pretty good. Now we are going to work on the back side a little bit. It's crazy this is a 4-bag set. It just doesn't quite feel like it. I do have a clone pilot that is in here that I think, yep, right after this, I will be building. Okay. Looks like right there. And self-doubt. Did I? Oh, yippee. Hold on. Okay, this is salvageable. It appears that I did, in fact, build this wrong. So I'm going to fix that. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. All fixed. I had this white part right here, a stud forward, so I had to take this whole part off and fix it. But we are good now. That is everything in this bag, except for, I'll even show you my building process. Clone pilot. I believe this is oddball, but yep, this is oddball. I had to check the box real quick. Oddball can go sit over there with his droid. Onto drive 2. Oh, that's incredible. I'm almost half an hour into the video, and we're only on bag 2. Okay. So I did more talking than I originally anticipated I would last time. So this time I am going to talk less and build more. It's hard for me to focus on 2 things at once. It's nothing against you guys. I just am kind of on a little bit of a schedule. And so, where do you go? There. What am I gonna say, dude? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of focus on this and yeah. Okay, these 2 red Technic bars, 2 of these. Right here. Right here. Now I need to go to the back side. That's where I was. Take you. Is that a right there thing? Nope. That is a right. Oh, hold on. I'll put this first. I can see. Oh, okay. So that goes there. And then this counterpart piece goes there. It's actually like kind of it kind of looks like a Razor Crest, like if you took that off. Am I the only one that sees it? Sorry. Back to building. I hate stupid steps like these. It's one piece. And I am past the point in the set where I should be getting single piece steps like that. This is a step right here. So, I actually need quite a few things here. Ooh. Ooh, that was a good pop. Sorry, had to pop my neck. Nope. So you, there, and then I guess that piece is in this bowl, yep. Okay. And then and you there. Awesome. There's the bottom gun of the rear turret. Okay. I just have to build more of these. It's a piece of the engine, which I don't mind building. I guess I kind of have to build it all at some point, don't I? Okay. This is going to be on that side. Interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, it's okay. Just gotta clamp it all down. Yep. As I suspected, they want me to build two, which does make sense because there are two engines. Wonder, obviously you guys don't have to tell me, but something I was just kind of wondering to myself is where my, viewer base is going to be from, for the most part. I mean, my guess would be the United States, but, like, where in the United States? I don't know if I just said it or not. You don't need to tell me, because it's not that I really care. Also, I can look. That's the cool part about YouTube Analytics, is it will show me where my viewers are from once I have a certain amount. Or, like, I think it's once a video gets enough views. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm not sure. Okay. Big fingers. There we go. Get in there. And oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Sweet. I'm only on step 60. I don't remember how many steps this set is. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. My camera died. Also, I appear to have run out of storage, so I had to fix that really quickly. I am not exactly sure how much I lost, like, when it comes to recording. But, we're just gonna continue. Sorry about that. It's too late for me to take the whole thing apart and rebuild it, so. That goes there. I'm also curious to see, like, how this video does. It probably won't do great since it's my first video. But we will see. Hell, I might even advertise it. Okay. Is this? No. See, this is stupid, because it's probably going to make me build a second one of these. If I call it, you all owe me $10. No, I'm kidding. It actually didn't, well, at least not yet. But that is not a guarantee for later. Why am I incompetent? Okay, there we go. I don't know, dude. Okay. There we go. We're building the back turret. And then this part gets a little tedious, so I might pause the video and build it, and then unpause it. First, I'm gonna get this spot settled. Okay, is that what this is asking for? Yes. Okay, and then these two. Sorry, I kind of talk to myself while I build. There. There. This one. Okay. That turret has been complete. Yep, and now they're gonna have me build this, but backwards. But it's not actually backwards, it's just... Is that how the other one was? I guess so. Okay. Yep, this part is gonna get a little tedious, so I'm gonna, to save storage and to save you guys time, pause it and then get back to you. Oh, I just kind of realized that I need to scoot this way. Sun is setting and it's not in a very good position for me to be able to see anything. I guess I get to work with sun in my face. So, I get up on one knee for a little bit and see. Nope, that did not help at all. Sorry, I was not paying attention and I built the rest of the bag. There was not a whole ton left. And in just a minute, I will show you what I've done. So, aside from the things being out of place, this is what it looks like now. I just kind of built up the cockpit, and honestly, that's entirely what I did. That's all it was. Applied a couple stickers, and yippee, the first sticker out of this, or the first piece out of this next bag requires a sticker. Okay. It's a good spot. The gunner's cockpit just got a little bit darker, and I'm honestly a little glad for it. Be warned, I'm probably going to do at least one more cut in the video, like I just kind of did, but I didn't do that. I didn't cut out that much on purpose. But I might do another one about that size on purpose, just because not only is this very why do you go in farther? What's going on here? Hold on. Okay. this black piece. See, this one sticks out and this one doesn't, and I need it to stick out. It's okay. Okay. Sorry. I did it again. I thought I built something wrong. God, these pieces are insufferable. There's probably a technique or something, and I have been building Legos for many, 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 many years. I know the thing with teeth. I just cannot get this to work. So, I'm gonna do one trick that I do know. Where did it go? There it is. Just put a stud like this. I don't know how well this is gonna hold. And then attach that to the bottom. And then you can use, actually, I guess, yeah, no. I guess you don't even need the orange piece. But that didn't work because that stud is too grippy. Oh, I'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that. Also, the washing machine is kind of loud. Oh, why is the door open? Sorry, I feel like this has kind of ruined my video, and I'm trying not to get mad about it. It's whatever. I feel like I took up way too much time in the first. Oh my god, the sun again, dude. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my voice starting to get agitated. Things are not working with me right now. I need to take my hoodie off. Better. It's not as hot. Alright. Calm down. Just need things to start going back on track like they were. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this whole recording stuff, and so I don't really have a guarantee that any of this is going to work out. So what I need to hope and pray for, even though I'm not religious, but whatever, I just need to hope and pray that this video turns out okay and that nothing has gotten messed up, because I will have no way to change it. And that would actually suck if something went wrong. That's like the hard part about starting content creation. So I'm not like a veteran YouTuber or TikToker, really. I mean, I was on TikTok when it was new, but I didn't really make anything. Just anything good. I'm not gonna talk about it. I think that's how a lot of people are with their old TikTok stuff, is they just don't want to talk about it, which is preferred. Okay. I feel like the way that this build is progressing is getting a little random, but not my place to have a say. Sorry for the loud chair. Okay, I will remember to go back this time, but there is a pretty long step here, so I'm gonna pause and then, you know. Okay, sorry about that. That did take more time than I expected it to. So I am glad that I chose to pause it. Basically what I've done is extended out this nose piece and built that. And now, I guess we're working on actually turning it into an ARC-170. Sorry, trying to keep my face out of the frame. You know how it is. Maybe not. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I hate these long form steps. I don't hate them, but I guess I might just be finding a reason to complain. I probably won't post videos like this very often because they are time consuming, and honestly, without proper equipment, like most Lego channels, not most, but some of the bigger channels have, making videos like this is challenging, to say the least. Okay, number 6. Okay. Sweet. That is that whole bit done. Oh. My legs are really starting to hurt because the way that I am sitting. That is better. Not problem solved, but better. I like this reverse technique. It uses 2 pins inside those. It's just 4, I don't know what you would call this, but 4 of these little pieces. And then some, what are they called? Okay. So I want to try to not pause it at like every 5 seconds. I guess I kind of failed at my original objective too, because I was trying to go no cuts in the video, but then my camera died and ran out of storage. You know how it be. Okay, now you go. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Okay. Sweet. There's that piece. And there we go. I know for a fact when I'm building the wings, I'm going to have at least one decent sized cut, because I have built this set before. Sorry, dog just kind of like freaked out momentarily. So I got confused. I have built this set once before with my brother, my younger brother. I helped him build it. And I do remember a tedious bit with the wings that I do not feel like recording the entirety of. So I am going to pause that bit. But if everything is going according to plan, there shouldn't be too much more left in this video. And then I will be doing a rating at the end. Is that everything? Pinch that part in real good. Okay, and we're building a hood block. The gray part can just go there, and then this bad boy. Now I get, I don't know if I mentioned at the start of this video. I think I did, but I'm really glad to have another ARC-170 because I used to have not the very, very original, I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't remember what year ARC-170, but it was probably one of the more expensive ones, at least when it comes to nowadays. I got it for really cheap. I got really lucky at a local Lego store owned by a close friend of mine. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm not gonna say the name of the store, but I got it about 6 years ago. I think it was probably about maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, probably closer to 5. Yeah, it was definitely closer to 5. But that's another point. Yeah, I loved that set. I loved it so much, and then it was old, and I was young. I didn't take care of it, and I feel really bad about it. But it started to just break over time, and it got to the point where some of the pieces were so old and kind of hard to find. So I kind of just let it deteriorate until it was nothing but bits. Oh, I do have a final cockpit in here. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how much of my face you just saw. Doesn't really matter. And we are on to bag 4. So what I actually might do is, oh god, I might build the wings and then, oh, that's probably the bag with the most pieces. I don't know, but actually, okay, yeah, I think I won't build all of the wings, but I'm gonna build, I think, yeah, I have to build the 2 big wings first. So I'm gonna build those, and then after I'm done with these 2 figures, we have the standard clone pilot that has no name, and then there he is. What's his name? Jag. I knew that. I wanted to call him Jag, but okay. And cool. I'm gonna build those 2 wings. I will be back. Hey, okay, we're back. I got one wing on, so awesome. So, turns out I kind of did break something, so when I move that, this has to come up manually, which sucks, but it's whatever. And now I'm gonna build the other part. I will be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Built, it's been a while because I had to pause it and go do some other things. I don't even remember which wing I had started with. Sorry. But it is officially complete. I have the ARC-170. It took, I want to say, an hour and a half to build, maybe 2 hours, but I was also doing other things, and I wasn't building as quickly as I could have. But yeah, now I think it's time that we do the moment that I've been waiting for, and that's actually rating the set. So, I'm gonna rate it in a couple different categories. First up, we're actually gonna start with the minifigures. Let's get those there. There. So I actually personally do like this lineup of minifigures. It's not huge. I've seen sets with this that are around the same price come with way more figures, and so I think if you're trying to find sets that have bulk figures, this might not be the set for you. But they do have some really interesting figures. So I guess this would these be Phase 2 pilots? I'm not sure off the top of my head. But I do really like their designs. We have Jag, Oddball. Don't know how well it's gonna focus. And then the unnamed clone pilot. They all have the same torso and leg printing, I believe. So it's and face printing. So it's actually just the helmet that is the difference. But this is a fantastic figure, and I don't actually know if we've gotten one in this helmet style before. But they're just really interesting figures. And then the droid, what's his name? R4P44. He's like literally every other astromech, just a different color. He's green. I don't know, it could be a woman astromech, because I know they do have those, but I'm not sure. But he's interesting, and I really like him. I like the design, I like the color choice. I think it's interesting that they don't have 3 pilots with the same helmet colors, but that also could correlate to their positioning in the Starfighter. I'm not sure off the top of my head. But yeah, for the minifigures, I think in like overall, they're pretty decent. There's not a ton of them, like I said, but they have I love the helmet mold, so that's instantly going to get them a pretty high rating. And I've always loved this style of clone pilot, so I'm gonna give the figures an 8 out of 10. Moving on to the Starfighter itself. The ARC-170 has its ups and downs. I think an up is that it's maybe not entirely, but this is pretty close to minifigure scale, I would say. I think it could be a little bigger if it was like truly minifigure scale. But that doesn't stop this from being awesome. Like I said, I had the old ARC-170, and that was the love of my life. So it's really cool to see a remake of the ARC-170, especially one that's not however many $100 the old one could go for. I kind of messed up when I was building the inside, so this wing piece actually doesn't go up by the lever. I have to move it. But I think the shape of the aircraft is or aircraft, spaceship, is awesome. I think it's a pretty well-made, like, you can shake this thing around and it's pretty solid. I don't think this thing would do well if it was knocked off a shelf or something, because there's a lot of like bits like this that are kind of more loosely connected. Like they're still held in place, but there's not a ton of support there. This main bit is pretty strong. There's a lot of Technic pins and axles in here that hold it together well. But the outer parts, like these wings, are pretty fragile, I would say. So, you know, just I'd be careful with them. It's got, like you saw, room for 3 figures. So there's one. There's 2. There's 3. And actually, before I'm gonna sit him up, and we're gonna put our little droid guy in here, if I can figure out how legs are supposed to work. There. Okay. The minifigures are all in. That took a minute. Overall, I think it's a great set. I think if you were building like mocks or really anything of that sort with these, it's a good option. It's a decent amount of parts for $70. It's overall a pretty good set. I think there are definitely better sets at this price range, depending on what you're looking for. But this is pretty good. I like the little details. I mean, there's not too many, but like little bits of green and the sticker usage on the side, like here, and there's some up here. It's nice. It's just little extra details. It's pretty good, and I think I also like, I don't know, the one thing that's hard is, so you can pinch it like this at the bottom when it comes to like holding it. I think it's good, but that's kind of one of the only ways you can really hold this well and have it be sturdy. Because, I mean, you can grip kind of back here. I don't know if you can see that, like that, but nobody really wants to fly it like that. So this is your best spot. But it is pretty durable, like I said. I'd give the durability maybe a 7 out of 10. I think it could be better in some spots, but it also definitely could be worse. As for overall looks, I do like the size. I think it could be a little more proportional in some areas. Like, I don't know. I feel like the nose is a little bit short. Not even by that much, just a bit. So maybe a slightly longer nose and just more proportional wings. Like I feel like the S-foils are a little bit lacking. But other than that, I think it's great. I'm going to give the overall like look of the ship, I think I'm going to give it another 7. Could be improved, but also could be way worse. But I'm also a little bit biased towards the old ARC-170. For playability, I think it's pretty awesome. Like I said, it's pretty durable in some spots, and so you can really play with this. Like it doesn't have to just sit on your shelf. So I'm gonna give its playability, I don't know, its main factor is durability, and because it's decent, I'm gonna give its playability like a, dang, I guess I'm giving it another 7. It's a little bit awkward sometimes because the lever that you push to either side to open the S-foils is right where you would probably be pinching this. And I do have bigger hands, so that could be a factor. But I'm going to say for overall playability, has a 7 out of 10. I like a lot about this. There's a couple things I don't like, but overall, it is a solid build. And I think that's going to wrap everything up for the night. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.